Hi, it's John. Welcome to my channel EV Intuition, where I'm helping you understand about electric vehicles. Well, it's been several months beyond 2 years owning my Tesla Model Y, and I figured it was about time that I should change my wiper blades. Now, the wipers don't seem to be bad, but I think I'd rather be proactive and change them before anything does go wrong. So today I want to share with you that experience, which had a lot of problems, and you should be aware of the issues around changing wiper blades on a Tesla. And I want to show you what I ran into and how you can prevent the same mistakes I did. So let's get started. Before I begin, I want to remind you that if you like the content of my channel, please subscribe and send me a like. Send me any comments you have also. Today we're talking about changing the wiper blades on a Tesla Model Y. Now mine's a 2023 Tesla Model Y long range, and it was the first time for me, changing the wiper blades, which wiper blades are pretty simple. I've done it on many vehicles over the years, so I thought this was going to be pretty simple. But I made several mistakes, and I want to share those with you. The first mistake that I made is that I had anticipated buying wiper blades many months ago. So I had bought them many months ago from Amazon. And the wipers that I bought were Bosch Icon. Now, I had done some research looking, and people say, oh, these are great blades. You'll love them. I've seen reviews by Car and Driver and other things saying Bosch Icons are great wiper blades. So, hey, I found the sizes for the wiper blades. It's 20-inch and 26-inch. So I bought those two blades for my vehicle. Now, that was many months ago. And now, just a few days ago, I decided I'm going to put them on. And guess what? I found out that the Bosch adapters that came with it do not fit the Tesla Model Y that I have. They do not go in. So I was kind of stuck because I already exceeded the time that allotted for returning products back to Amazon, so I couldn't do that. So I was stuck. So anyway, I did some research, and what I found out is there is an adapter that is close enough to it. It has some problems in that part of the plastic adapter that goes onto the wiper blade is bumping against the sensor on the Tesla wiper. So you had to get around that. And so I want to show you how I did that. The first thing you should always do when replacing wiper blades is to start out with cleaning your windshield. So clean your windshield before you start your wiper blade replacement project. The next thing you want to do is get the wiper blades in a position so that you can work on them. This is referred to as wiper service mode. So I'll show you how to do that. Go into your vehicle and select the lower left car icon, which brings up your menu. Next, select the service menu. When in the service menu, then select the wiper service mode, and this will raise your wiper blades into a position where you can then work on them. Now into my story. As I mentioned, I purchased Bosch Icon because I read about them and they seem to be a very good quality wiper blade, and other Tesla owners had said they used them. So I ordered them from Amazon. I didn't know that there were different models of Bosch Icon wipers. The ones that came were OEs, and they came with a set of adapters for different types of wiper blades in different types of vehicles. In this image, you can see the 4 different adapters that came with each of my blades. Now, there was one, and I've highlighted it here, that seemed to be the perfect fit for my type of wiper on the Tesla Model Y. And this image shows you a good close-up profile of that particular adapter. However, this is where the problem began. If you slide that particular adapter into the wiper blade fixture, there is a portion of the adapter that bumps right against the part of the wiper that is where the wiper sensor is on the top, shown in this particular image. And I've highlighted it to give you a better showing of the area of the problem. Due to this plastic being there on that adapter, it will not slide in. It just bumps against the wiper blade. So my proposed solution was to cut off that tab both on the top and on the bottom, because the bottom would also interfere once I slid it further on the top. So that was my next step, is to remove those plastic tabs that extended on the sides of the adapter. Now I did that with regular wire snips, and I thought this was going to be very difficult, and actually was pretty simple. Just snip that part, bend it back, and snip it off both sides of that number 4 adapter. Now the last step was to take a file, one that we could use for plastics, and make that top portion of that adapter, or that side of the adapter that's shown on top here, file it down so it's a little smooth so it can slide in that portion of the wiper next to the sensor. After I finished sanding, I tested whether that adapter would slide into the wiper. And you can see on the top image what the adapter looked like just as I was starting to put it into the wiper. And then you could see how nicely it fit as the adapter was slid totally into the wiper. And then now with the wiper blade, I put the adapter on the wiper blade, snapped it on the wiper blade, and then snapped the wiper blade onto the wiper. And everything was solid, very firm, and worked well. Once you put both wiper blades on, then the last thing you have to do is take the vehicle out of wiper service mode, and you go back into your vehicle, into that service mode, and just unclick the wiper service mode, and the wipers will then retract, and you're ready to go. So in summary, there are 2 key takeaways that I learned in this process of trying to change my wiper blades on my Tesla. Number 1, make sure you get wiper blades that work with the Tesla in your particular Tesla in particular. Know that there's a sensor there, and it's just not a regular wiper arm there. It's a wiper arm with a sensor. So make sure you get the right version of the wiper blades that will work with the Tesla. Number 2, when you get that wiper blade, set of wiper blades, make sure if you get it someplace like Amazon or some store, make sure you try it right away. Okay, don't wait weeks or months like I did and not be able to return it. And hence, it forced me to do something that I don't like to do, is make some changes or cutting off pieces of plastic on the part to make it fit. But the key thing is that wiper is very secure on that. It fits very well now, and I feel good about it. So I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.